Affirmations did not change my life, not because it didn't work, but because my body did not believe it. For the longest time, I would say and write things down. Things like, I am happy, I'm confident, I get the jobs that I want, I'm the preferred interpreter. All those things, that's affirmation. And that was just in my head. And then when we now talk about incantation, that's different. That lives in the body. And honestly, it's not about what you say, or it's about how you say it. It's the emotion is said with. It's the movement that is said that is is said with. It's the energy. It's the rehearsal of that version of us that already exists. That's why I love the incantation than just when we say affirmation. Because when you're speaking with like the tone, the posture, the breath, when we do all those things, our nervous system has no other choice but to listen. And our body starts to believe this thing. And then we start, and that belief then turns into that becoming of that which we want. And that's what I love about this. So when some people say that, oh yeah, do my affirmation and then nothing works, it's because they're thinking words. They are not embodying the identity of the thing that they are saying. And that's the beauty of the incantation, because becoming doesn't just happen with when we talk about level language. It happens when we are in that level of state, when we are like aligned, when our body accepts the beliefs, and your behavior just naturally starts following through. Not because we're forcing it, not because we're hustling it, because we are aligned. And that, oh my goodness, I just so love this. And the difference between saying, like, oh, I am confident, and being and becoming someone who moves with confidence that already like exists, that is theirs, they already have it. And I was really introduced with incantations when I started going to the Unleash the Power Within with Tony Robbins and things like that in the beginning. Because I would like, I would say stuff and yeah, I'm this, I'm that, and like, my body wasn't. But when you go in and that feeling and the energy, the music, and it's like, yes, 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 it's like body invoking and believing this thing. It's like, let's go. We're in, oh my goodness. And then um, one of my main mentors, like Joseph McClellan III, he shared one time how he wanted to invoke this new belief in himself, and he went down to the beachside place where he would like the whole day he wasn't really running. He was like jogging or whatever. He was saying this thing and was like chanting and just going and really invoking this thing until like he became his. And then I'm like, babe, we gotta, and that's why with me, particular music that I can use and anchor this thing is like, and then future, like future pacing myself, like, okay, what it is that I want to make happen, and then seeing it, and then just reading and moving and like going, or I have like a mini trampoline and like I'm bouncing, the music is like, I'm feeling this thing and I'm like going for it. And oh, it's just like, the anchorness. I said, okay, now I'm going to try my own version of that day thing. So I was working from home one day and I had like some jobs and I was going to do my own personal working on my business and doing some admin and things like that. I'm like, you know what? I heard this story about two there was like a competition where people were okay, this is a side note story, but I would tell you it would all make sense. Just give me a minute. Two guys, right? So people were challenging this person that always won the wood cutting competition. And this young guy was like, man, he was like one of the best in his area. It's like, no, I'm gonna challenge this guy. And then they went going, like, let's do this wood cutting thing. Do, do, do. I'm about 45 minutes into whatever the main guy, the old man, like just like, you know what? He just went up the hill, and then this guy's like, my goodness, this guy's wasting time. Like, what's going on? It's like losing whatever. He's like, oh no, this is my opportunity. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. The guy came down and then carried on, carried on, carried on. And then again, after a while again, he went, came back, and this guy's like, what is going on? At the end of the day, when they counted this thing, the old man won. And it's like, how did you like, what's, how? I'm here. And I was like going for it. And you were like having breaks and coming back and like, how? What did you do? Like, I went up there to go sharpen my tool. And I was like, okay, Nana, we get to try this thing at home. And then my mentor again said, like, look, focus 45 minutes, anchor in 15, and then go in. I'm like, okay. I've always wanted to like speak more and have like more opportunities to speak and to do like if I'm ever being called to, and one of the reasons why I'm doing this there, like have stuff to say and like empower and all those things. I would do my work, the alarm goes off, I have 15 minutes, I would just encode myself, like really and can't like I didn't swear, I promise you. Like really like get into this thing, like the vision I want to be the speaker and like really go for it. So I'll do my thing, the alarm will go, do like play the music, trampolining, I'm like going, saying my thing. Oh, and then embody the stuff. And then some of the things I'll even say, at last, the past has passed, I've broken free and won. And now's the time to love myself and truly have some fun. A bold new world is on the rise for all of us to have. And I'm the one, yes, I'm the one that picking the lights up how, yeah. And like, I'm walking around my house saying this thing. Like, you know, my mind is just a many mixtures of my constant words and pictures. My mind is just a many mixtures of my constant thoughts and pictures. And I could go on and on. Like I would just like invoke this thing. Like I but then I would say something about me being on stage and all these things. Go back to the alarm, 15 minutes is over. We go back focus, we do the work, I do a job, and then after the job is now the time, I'll go again and do like you know, dancing music. Like I did this thing all day. And then while I was out and about, I'll just find some time and I'll just like head bumping or do something like really feeling the words, really like going in, breathing it like I like totally spun on that thing. And I kid you not, at the end of that week, I went to an event. And this event, they don't normally call people out to do stuff. And I got up and shared. And the presenter at the time just said, you know what? Come on the stage. I went on the stage. And as I was going on the stage, my my mind just said like, nah, nah, because I remember someone else, an event, and said like, we don't rush, speakers don't rush up the stage. I'm like, and then a thought came to me, nah, you're a speaker. We don't rush to the stage. I started walking and really taking in the ambience of people like clapping and all those things. I got on stage, I did my thing, got the standing ovation. And after going up there, they said, okay, tell us a few words and stuff like that. I was ready. I gave them my bit. And it was only after reflection of someone else just talking about how they were, I'm like, oh my goodness. I spent the whole day saying, this is what I want to bring to myself. I want to start speaking more. I was like feeling this emotion. I was like going for it and like visioning me being on the thing. And then now I just asked to come speak. Like just like that. It was just oh, I'm getting goosebumps just even thinking about it because of like so when I say like incantation is the way to go, I'm not just saying that lightly. I'm saying it because of how, like, when you want that identity to like get it ingrained in you, because the affirmation can eventually get there. But when you use incantation, when it has that emotion, the movement, and really seeing and feeling that version of you, or feeling that thing in you already as you are rolling. Oh, it's like it's inevitable for it to happen. Like it's the feeling of like there is no like, oh, maybe it's like, no, this is who we are. This is how we show up. This is what we do. Like anchoring in that version of oneself, having that embodied feeling of like, okay, this is how it gets to look like. This is what it is. And then go back and do your business. So when we're now doing this, like whatever the like we're trying to embody, rather than going down the incantation or the affirmation route, get the breath in, feel the thing, get the movement. Even if you're not the hype with that, you can still with breath get the connection going, get that thing feeling, and like just letting it just like get into our system. So my question isn't why am I affirming? It is what I am rehearsing in my body every day. That's the question that I would like to impose to you as well. It's not just what you're affirming, it's what you embodying, what you rehearsing. We're rehearsing it so it now becomes us. It's now the becoming of us. When we have all those invoked emotion, all those things of like in, we then don't show up and then be like, "Which- where'd she come from? What's that? Like, how did that happen?" That's where we want to land from. Then here, we do this every single day. Your voice matters. It's your time to use it. Go and count yourself. See you tomorrow.